Hello and welcome. Please take a seat. I want to talk to you guys about my comfort animes. The anime I go to when I'm feeling blue or need a brain break. And the only thing that can fix it is a lighthearted, bright colored shows that I know like the back of my hand. I saw one of my favorite creators do a video like this and thought I'd give it a shot. So let's get into it. The first anime I have on this list is Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. This is such a funny and lighthearted anime that it's just quirky and silly and does not take itself seriously at all. And the antics that they get into are just like so simple that I don't have to stress at all the entire time I'm watching this anime. It's the only slice of life anime that I actually kind of enjoy. And yes, there are dragons in it and magical aspects, but they're not necessarily a focal point of the anime. They're kind of just off to the side. It's just kind of makes for interesting situations that these characters get themselves into. But it's not over the top or an adventure fantasy anime in the slightest, at least in my opinion. It is so quirky and weird, and I know that this anime has a lot of very egregious fan service to it. Like, those biddies, completely unrealistic. Well, so are dragons, but like one character, especially in the second season, it's very off-putting, almost, but it's so ridiculous that it almost feels like it's satire. This anime is the one that I go to when I'm feeling really down and just want to get drunk and watch something stupid for a couple of days. The next anime I have on this list is a bit newer, maybe like 2 years old, I think. Shangri-La Frontier. This anime is so much fun and incredibly low stakes. It's based in a video game world, so there's nothing really dramatic about a character death, because they kind of just respawn back where they last slept, kind of like Minecraft. And the main character's video game avatar is almost always half naked, and his design is very much eye candy for me, so it's very good. I like it. And the lore is deep and interesting, and the battles are super fun to watch. The animation is just incredible. I've only watched this anime once, so there's no easy nostalgia feel to it that I normally get, but whenever I just want to like binge watch something that will not stress me out, but still keep me completely captivated by tickling the whimsy in me. And speaking of tickling the whimsy in me, the next anime I love so dearly, I think it might be one of the best animes I've ever watched, and it's Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. Iruma. Iruma? Iruma. Whatever. It takes the fun ensemble cast of like a typical shoujo anime, along with the overpowered low-stakes feel of an isekai. And it's one of the few animes where I've seen like very obviously queer characters. Now, them being queer isn't necessarily talked about, but it's so in your face. It's just fantastic. And the main character, Iruma, he is so cute and he's so inspiring with how he leads with kindness and joy first. And this anime has zero fan service, which, you know, it's really refreshing to see. There's a succubus teacher in this anime, and instead of her being like this super sexualized creature, most of the shots that she's in, you only see her from the shoulders up, if it's not completely zoomed in on her eyes where her magic power is. And the overarching plot of the anime is this really super cool slow burn, where the first like 10 episodes you're kind of just like, oh, cool, this is just like a fantasy high school situation where a normal human is dropped off into a demon world. But it's so much more than that. It has this incredibly interesting lore baked into every episode that like slowly brings itself to light. And then by the end of the final episode of season 1, you're kind of just like, holy shit, this is so cool. And it's also good that like every season is about 20 episodes, so it's plenty to watch, and I cannot wait for season 4. I could talk about this anime for literally forever. I go to this anime whenever I want to feel like I'm glowing inside, or when I need a reminder of what I aspire to be, to lead with kindness, thankfulness, and joy first. I just love Welcome to Demon School. It's just a perfect anime. The next anime on this list is Bow Fury. I don't want to get hurt, so I maxed out my defense. This is another video game style anime where there is zero stakes because the characters cannot actually die. They're kind of just in a video game. And it's also incredibly low stakes because the main character is completely overpowered. And she's only overpowered because she stumbles into these situations and has these maddeningly creative solutions for the problems that the game throws at her. It's so much fun. It's so silly and whimsical, and it's super funny. I would totally give this anime a shot if you haven't already. It's especially if you need something that is low stakes, zero fan service, and you just want to have fun for a couple of hours. I have a couple more animes on this list, so stick with me here. The next one that's just like a pure bit of joy in my life is The Vampire Dies in No Time. It's the silliest fucking anime I've probably seen in the longest time. It comes at itself with zero seriousness behind it, and I highly recommend watching the dub because one of the main characters puts on this terrible Transylvanian accent for his vampire character, and no other vampire has that accent. It's just him. He is such a dork. And the anime is even better if you get a little elevated, if you know what I mean, and watch it. It's so silly. I have cried laughing to this anime. It's just great. He wants to say hi to you guys. Say hi, baby boy. Can we get some ASMR? Second to last anime on this list is Cardcaptor Sakura. Again, it's just like a lovely anime. It has that nice old school nostalgic feel to it. It's probably one of my favorite magical girl animes of all time. This anime has truly stuck with me. And it's one of the first animes that I watched when I was a kid, or like a young teenager. I think maybe I was 11 or 12 when I was pulling up different episodes online and trying to go through YouTube and that old school style of watching it in 3 parts that sometimes don't line up correctly. God, those were days. There is a queer couple in this anime. The main, Sakura's older brother is very much in love with his best friend Yuki, and Yuki's in love with him too. So it was super cool seeing that as a young queer kid, because a lot of Western media didn't have that, and a lot of anime still doesn't have that. This is less of an anime that I watch when I want to feel a specific way, but it's more of an anime that I watch when I need a mental break during my time off because work is crazy or I'm particularly depressed or anxious. And then finally, my sick day anime, Pokemon. This is the anime that I watch when I'm fully in the weeds. I'm just feeling tired, nauseous, sick to my stomach, just feeling my absolute worst. That's when I go and watch this anime, because it just gives me that good old-fashioned nostalgic warmth. It's pure comfort to me. Watching Ash's adventures, the cuteness of every single episode, especially as the seasons progress, the brilliant excitement that you get when you see Ash succeed in a battle or in one of his personal problems. Or when he gets a Pokemon to trust him because he wears his heart on his sleeve and the Pokemon see that and they love him for it. But yeah, Pokemon is my absolute favorite anime of all time. It's my favorite show of all time. And that and its nostalgic worth to me are the reason why I go to it when I'm at my lowest. So if you ever catch me watching Pokemon on a random day, just know I'm in the thick of it. I'm deep in my bag and I'm trying to chew my way out. So, what are your guys' comfort animes? Which one of these do you want me to talk about more that I've listed? Because I can I can talk about these animes for a while if you want me to. Just tell me when. Anyways, I'll finish this story later.